3, 2, 1. The sample ended. And that should be longer.
That's all we need.
Hi.
A little bit too much of that. That's a little bit too much celebration.
Yeah. I also feel like maybe that was a little racist.
Maybe you're just a little racist,
No,
John. I thought it was a
not.
piece of salsa music.
It was some royalty-free salsa music to bring us in to... What are we...
Our first racist podcast.
Oh my God.
Cheers, dog.
No, that's not.
Today we're
not what it
starting
is.
south of the border. Pretty soon we're going to move into God's country, north of the border. Actually, we are north of the border up here in Canada.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
The
to be
far
specific.
east of Canada. It's basically Maine of Canada. That's what
It is not the fucking Maine of Canada.
It is. I always explain it to
New
Americans
Brunswick
like
is
that.
the Maine of Canada, and that is not a
That's
geographical assertion.
No, we got the lobster fishermen. I just watched a movie that was
We're
set
the
in Maine and
Massachusetts
filmed.
fam. At least we got the wood-side housing.
I guess that maybe
lobster.
we're basically the New England.
We are the New
We're
England.
the New England.
So
of
for those of
Canada.
you jamokes who don't know where Nova Scotia is, which actually Nova Scotia gets play on television shows and movies, they drop it. So respect. Everyone knows what the fuck it is when we're talking about Nova Scotia. But yeah, if you don't know, we are the New England of Canada. Shout out to New England.
True that. Have you watched like any of the YouTube videos that kind of like compile all the mentions of Nova Scotia in film and television? Because I have.
I have not. I just remember Jeffrey from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for dinner, and he's like, "Where's the lobster, Jeffrey?" And he's just like, "It's swimming off the coast of Nova Scotia."
Yeah,
And I was just like,
exactly.
oh, let's drop that fucking beat again.
Yeah.
Oh, lobster.
That's pretty lobster. I don't have any good I don't know if there's any good fishing sound bites. That sounds like murder on a fishing boat. Or it could be we still are working out the soundboard. We haven't quite got the soundboard figured out.
We're working everything out, man. This is day one premiere podcast. John and I have known each other a long time. We talked about doing it. People tend to like us on an individual basis, and they also like us in group settings.
They tolerate us in group settings at very least.
They love it, John. They can't get enough. They lather it up. It's great. So we're here just trying to get into the podcast, webcast game to see where it can go, what we can offer, what people want, see what's up with that. It's fun to do. It's fun to interact. I really get a lot of pleasure out of knowing people are hearing me talk.
You like to talk. It's a great medium for you.
Boy.
You like to talk a lot.
Talk boy. And I mean, we pushed it and we figured, this is me and John winging it, which is...
I feel like we should have told them the name of the podcast about 3 minutes ago.
Oh, fucking, we're late. Let's start over again. Scrap it.
Yeah, welcome to the rhythm section.
We are the rhythm section.
With John and... Wait, what's this one? The rhythm section with John and Chris. Nova Scotia. It's the Maine of Canada. I mean the New England.
Okay, tight. Yeah, we do have some rhythm items and stuff that may come up from time to time.
Now, Chris, what's a rhythm section?
A rhythm section, I believe, in the extreme sports world is any sort of combination of ramps and I think ramps specifically, different transition parts so that you can get pumping going. You know this from snowboarding, biking, skateboarding.
Yeah, I guess that's right. I was, yeah, you just kind of threw me for a loop there.
Yeah, hit you with the fucking...
That was not what I thought you were going to say.
Left fielders, I'll hit you. Oh,
True.
I'm going to hit you with a left fielder.
Left-handed cigarette.
You got it, man. That's that. This is fully legal cannabis. Shout out Justin Trudeau, my dog.
You know Justin? What's he like? You smoke with him? He likes to smoke it, I think.
He's more into the white, dog. He's heavy with it, man. You can just kind of sort of tell,
everybody knows he's smoked.
It's a little too clean. Those guys, once they get into the white heavy, they don't like dope anymore. They're like, no, I can't really smoke that shit. I got shit to do. Meanwhile, there's up all night, starting businesses, opening trade deals with Finland, and it's...
True.
Iraq, you know?
I think it's funny to think that like the first time he got high, he was probably at what's the address? Like 28 Sussex Drive, like at the Prime Minister's house. Like
That's pretty
probably
cool.
got his like, Pierre's like bodyguard to like get him like a gram, and he like rolled a shitty joint in his room and then got baked and watched like a Montreal Canadiens game on TV.
Well, I got a question for you. What do you think he smoked first, hash or weed?
So he's like what, 50s?
Is that like how you're thinking?
He's
CSI.
50. So he was born in like the 70s, I guess, or maybe he's younger than our parents, but he's older than us. He's got to be at least 50. So let's say he was born
He's 40. Cool, 48 or 9.
I'm going to say he was born 1970, just like ish. So he's like, 16, 17 in 1986. He might have done acid first.
Whoa, sick. Yeah,
maybe.
Okay.
He's 44.
48.
48.
He is 48. Who called it? Numbers man over here.
True that. Okay, you did say
He
it.
is
We
48.
probably should use this opportunity to introduce our
clairvoyant.
third behind the scenes Cobra, who will not turn the camera around because it took us a while to get it at that
Cobra
position.
Commander.
There she is. Word
At
up.
the helm.
Cobra is our other executive producer and occasional personality, and we couldn't film things without her or no Prime Minister's ages.
A couple of meat puppets over here just sitting here fucking yabbing. Somebody's got to do the fucking heavy lifting, you know what I mean?
I want to jump into do you like the meat puppets, but I kind of want to guess about what
Hold
he
on.
smoked first. I don't really think he did acid first. He probably smoked, like, I feel like weed wasn't that cool in the 80s, was it? It was
There was
still
a lot
like
of shitty dope.
it was
started
like
to get
really bad. People thought it was bad in the 80s. They're like the
thought
war
it
on
was
drugs and
bad.
shit. Like there was like it wasn't very cool.
I used to think hash also was like heroin, and it kind of is, and it looks like it, and it comes
It
from,
look like it.
heroin places.
But I don't know. I mean, he's in
Like Onslow Mountain.
But then there's also like, Montreal. Like his family's from Montreal. I feel like they like to smoke hash in
Hash.
Montreal.
Bikers.
Yeah.
My money's in hash.
Yeah. Again, bikers acid though.
I would love
LSD.
to fucking meet Justin Trudeau at a party sometime and be like, yo, fucking off the cuff, homeboy.
Yeah.
Was it the green or the black?
I know
Lay it on
someone.
me, man.
I know someone who met him, but I don't think they talked about weed.
I know some people that met him. I think one of our buddies met him before.
Well, that's neat. I didn't vote for him, but
Sounds like someone's a
but-
conservative.
Don't just paint me with your brush there. That's not necessarily
You said
the
it,
case
not
either.
me, man.
No, I didn't. What I said was I didn't vote for Justin. But I will say this: I like any prime minister, and currently he's the only one that makes weed legal in Canada. So
Those are my favorite ones for sure. Those
yeah, the
dudes,
ones
I
who make
frig
weed
with them.
legal are the best ones for sure. But my other question was, do you like the meat puppets?
I can't really remember. Fuck, I feel like they're like I probably want to like them aesthetically because I'm a little bit one of those 90s nostalgic dudes.
Yeah.
I grew up stealing tapes from my sisters and my brother. Like, I listened to all that 90s shit, so I had a why. Plus, my friend's dad was cool as fuck. He used to tape Saturday Night Live. Like, okay, he used to tape Saturday Night Live for us. I used to go over there almost every Saturday, or like tons of Saturdays. And the era that I would have been hanging out at this guy's place was like 91 to 94. So Saturday Night Live, 91 to 94, amazing cast, amazing band. That was like the high.
That's the golden era.
Second, to silver, platinum era, whatever.
Golden era of SNL kind of coincides with the golden era of hip hop too.
Yep.
I think now
Hip-hop,
just
rock.
kind of occurring to me.
It was pretty dope. I've seen some pretty good. I was watching some reruns with my dad the other day, and there was just some like bands I've never heard of that were like killing it, and they had that sick 90s vibe.
Yeah.
A la like maybe a Meat Puppets or like a REM or something, but like
So I
I don't know no Meat Puppets.
I don't really know them either. The way I think they were made famous to me as a kid by that Nirvana live at the MTV. What's it called? Live in New York. There's that Nirvana
Unplugged.
Unplugged in New York. Thank you. They do like 2 or 3 Meat Puppet songs on that record.
Cool.
Lake of Fire, and then like 2 other ones, I think, or at least one other one. But I don't really know any of their other songs. But I'm reading a book right now. I'm reading. Actually, I'm fucking struggling to read it. I'm reading Henry Rollins' book Get in the Van. Henry Rollins is
sick. Henry
a
Rollins, cool
Rollins
guy.
band of Black Flag, and it's basically all from his days in Black Flag. It's basically his diary. And yeah, you'd think he's a cool guy. He's really not that cool.
No, he is very cool, but maybe not in book.
He's just
In person.
moody and brooding and like.
Well, that's
really,
why I'm saying in book.
I don't know. It's kind of like a parody of like what you think a punk, like a hardcore band singer would write a diary of, but it's real.
I watched his interview with Joe Rogan. Again, big fan of the long form interview vibe. A lot of people are.
Henry Rollins was on Joe Rogan?
Yes.
Cool. Well, I don't mean to sound like I don't like Henry Rollins. I obviously wouldn't read his book if I didn't like him at all.
But I mean, you have time to think about it and edit it off the cuff. I know what you mean. He's kind of a plain dude. He's into like he doesn't do drugs and fight really anymore.
And it's also not really fair.
I mean, this is your lane.
And it's not also really even fair to call it a book because it's literally just his diary from back then. Like once every couple of chapters, he'll interject with like, I don't know why I didn't write anything for these 2 weeks. I think I fucking got sick and like went home to I don't know, Washington or something. But it's basically just his diary. But it is like it's basically reads like this. I woke up in the shed today. He lives in a shed for most of the book in LA,
awesome.
like in a backyard. And he's like, I woke up in the shed today. I hate everyone. I don't trust people. They're screaming in my brain.
Shit.
But I like it. It's always dark. I wish I didn't have to do anything. I like to play with Black Flag, but sometimes I can't handle people. Like it just does that over and over, and it's. So I'm actually sometimes it's cool because that's how I know about Meat Puppets because it's like they'll go on big tours. We would talk about the bands and talk about the venues, but it's mostly like this place sucks. The show is okay. I don't like people. It's really fucking moody the whole thing.
Yeah, but I'm guessing that was when he was a little young and of the time, and like all those motherfuckers lighten up. Like it's so crazy when you like. Dude,
little success will lighten you right up.
On Joe Rogan, who did I see? Motherfucker, Van Halen, dude.
Oh, Eddie?
No, not Eddie. I saw. Who am I thinking of there?
Oh, the drummer?
Oh, the singer. Why can't?
Oh, Sammy Hagar? Oh, David Lee Roth. Yeah.
Yeah, and he looks like somebody's like fucking old uncle. He's like, it's David. Like he's like this old he's got like short hair and balding. He looks like someone's old uncle at like a family gathering.
Yeah.
When meanwhile, like you didn't know that he's fucking like snorting heroin off fucking girls' coochie and stuff.
Definitely. I heard him on Maron too, on Mark Maron. I think he was on that.
I'm talking about these other lames podcasts. Fuck you, Mark Maron and Joe Rogan.
You fucking name dropped Joe Rogan.
I know.
Like 400 times already.
But fuck these guys. This is our podcast. This is the rhythm section. This is a squadcast operation. This is all squad oriented.
Squad.
And I'm actually glad we're here doing it. We got it going. I actually was like this close to bailing, not really this close. I was maybe this close to bailing, just because I got a bit of an eye ache, a headache. Tonight I was.
Can we tell them how you bailed last week because you thought you had?
Fuck that shit. No, fuck. I had sunstroke. I thought I had the COVID. I got the test. Negative.
Yeah, negative test for COVID.
I need a few more of those before I can sleep better at night. Well, let me tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about other tests.
Well, you scared me too because I was on the way. We were supposed to hang. And I had just come from rehearsal at with Sick and Tired, my burgeoning punk rock band, and I was going to play basketball with some rappers, some real life rappers, and I was excited because they're like cool dudes and they're rap dudes, and I like rap dudes, and I'm just kind of, I like interesting people, and they're definitely interesting people. But then 100%. I got the phone call as I was rolling in that you were like, "Yo,
I'm on to COVID.
I'm sick, bro. I went for the test today," and I was like, "What? Wait a minute. I don't want to go play b-ball with the rap." And I just said b-ball. I don't think people actually say that, and clearly I don't actually play basketball.
B-ball, you can say b-ball. It's I'll give it a pass.
But I was gonna go and be the one who sucks. I got no problem at sucking at things. This is a thing that people, I think,
some people do.
Yeah, it's like you gotta suck at stuff. Like
my man, dude, respect.
If you
I've
won't
been trying to
suck
tell
at
my mom that
you're kind of a poser
life.
if you won't suck. Like if you ever sucked at skateboarding, I think that's like way cool. And like, but if you just never got one, he's like, "Oh, I suck. I can't." And like, if you don't know the frustration of not landing a trick, you're not like
you're
really
onto
skateboard.
something, bro. You're onto something.
There's something there.
It's good to suck at some shit because it kind of gives you more appreciation for maybe the things that you're great at as well, and also realizing like. Yeah, it's kind of humbling. I feel that way specifically about skateboarding. It's so cool to know that I will never be that fucking good, and it's tight. Like, it's kind of like still really fun, and you can derive enjoyment from it. But, I mean...
Yeah.
So basically, what happened when I called you is I saved you a night of getting your fucking ass whipped by fucking good rappers.
That's
true.
Walking
home with your fucking wang between your
But I'm
legs.
cool with that. Like, you know, they wouldn't. You know, it would have been our thing. It's like, oh, yo, it's John who sucks at basketball. What's up, John?
John who sucks at basketball.
And then maybe later it'd be like, yo, it's John who makes good beats. So like John who plays bass. Like, you know,
does other things.
John from the rhythm section. You know,
and
I was working my way. Anyway, so I decided I didn't go to the basketball hang because I'd been hanging out with you only a few days before, and I didn't want to find out.
Thought I had the COVID.
Yeah, until we got your negative test, we could assume that it's a possibility it could come back positive, and I didn't want to be the guy who had a friend with getting COVID.
Bad vibes, right?
Yeah,
people find out and they start
cool.
gossiping. It's like, oh, I heard fucking Sharon.
Rap dudes
Gary.
come after man.
Rap
You know what I mean? Like,
that's
you know,
beef.
that's beef.
On the street.
I don't want no. I don't want that
cook.
beef, man. Like. You know, I'm about that like conscious, like all positivity, love rap. I'm that weak ass.
Now, I did like what you
rap.
said though, John. You were touching on something there about sucking at stuff, and I think that's true. I'm somebody who, I've been thinking about this recently, and I'm somebody who doesn't like to do things unless they're like really good. So I will be reluctant to start things. You know me. I'm somebody who's got like a million things on the go, never finished, and a lot of people who will listen to this can probably say, yeah, I'm a part of one of those. And it's like, I'm waiting for my money. But, like, basically, that's a fucked up thing, man. And, like, I'm trying to get over that. That's why I'm saying I almost bailed tonight. But I decided, fuck it, let's do this. I got a headache. We put it together. I knew as soon as I got back to you, it's like, whatever. Because I'll tell you, man, like, I don't know what it is, but a lot of things come down to your boy self-doubt. I've seen him around lately. You know what I'm saying? And
I know
this motherfucker, like...
He's up the street here. I've seen him.
Yeah, he's up the street. I've seen him almost everywhere I go. But you gotta duck this motherfucker.
I see him at the gym sometimes.
Out to get you. He's just he's like, oh, let's stay on and watch YouTube. Oh, no, don't answer your phone. Shh, no, we're not here. Like, yo, bro, turn your phone off. Like,
why are you gonna pay your bills, man?
It's like it is like that sketchy fucking type of friend.
Fuck that guy, but you kicked his teeth in tonight.
I kicked his fucking teeth in, man. I didn't need that motherfucker. It was a cold shower that did it, but you know, very important
self-doubt and his fucking cronies, low self-esteem,
low self-esteem, that fucking frumpy
fucking
bitch.
His cousin addiction and fucking like
low self-esteem doesn't even say shit at the turn up either. He's that guy that's just kind of at the back and he's just kind of red-eyed and puffy. He just doesn't like have opinions. That bitch. Fucking slap. I'm gonna slap you up the fucking next time I see you. Real talk.
Here's to fucking sucking at our first edition of the rhythm section. And that was sort of gonna be our...
I'm down to suck.
Our kind of like theme for the first episode. Firsts. Like...
First, baby.
First.
We are number one.
We are number one. This is the number one rhythm section podcast.
Number one,
period.
baby.
Because... there is only one. So, I mean, it's our first podcast. You had your first COVID-19 test. What was the test
I did.
like?
I'm actually, you know what, homie? Let me dig into this.
Can you?
I'm trying to find out the stats because I feel like a part of the movement, dog. I feel a part of Canada.
I thought about you the next day.
I have clout now. I get that COVID clout, dog.
Yeah, you were on a day when we had no cases. I saw the numbers the next day. I was like, one of those, Chris.
But
But can you tell us a little bit about what the test was like? Because I think a lot of people, we've all seen the pictures of the people like fucking like.
Yeah. Okay. So like you drive up. I make the appointment. You go to the tent. The girl gets a little hazmatty for you.
Like head to toe, like
she's in a full like
the
suit,
bad guys
right?
in E.T.
She's hold up here.
Didn't get the E.T. reference, huh?
No, I didn't. I was interneting. Fuck, that's so rude on the podcast. Internet. I'm like,
Why are you interneting? No one wants to hear about the COVID numbers.
No.
I
Listen, but I want to know what part of history, like how many tests have happened.
Oh, 4 billion.
But like,
Everyone's.
I'm fucking in there now, man. Do
you're
you
one of
care
them.
about my fucking
Well,
case?
you care about me? I didn't have one. I'm one of the healthy ones.
Listen, okay, I don't have it. I'm done with this, dude. That's not good enough internet for me.
Come on, tell us about them sticking
yeah,
shit
so
in
what
you.
happens is you drive up to the tent. The girl comes out with her hazmat, and she comes with the fresh Q-tip from the bag, and
Like she pulls it out of a bag?
it comes in its own. It's got its own Q-tip bag, and like she gives you the read through. Here's what I'm gonna do. It's all good. Explains what's gonna happen, and she comes into the car. I just relax back, and she takes out a nice fucking long boy. Yeah, it's a long boy, and she's like, "Oh, it's gonna sting your nose a little bit, like being in the pool, sort of, and then your eye will water." So sure enough, she gets in there, and I've seen the tests where they're just like, right, and man, I'm telling you, dude, it goes in like that, and she jaggles it around for a sec, and it did burn like chlorine, and then she took it out, and I was like fucking shaking. It's like a little bit like a bad needle. And then she pulls
You
it
were
out.
shaking after?
I was just like, like, because it's like, it doesn't even hurt. It's just, except it's starting to burn. And then she pulls it out of my nose and it's all good. And then my eye starts watering. And then we're all done. And then I wait for the results and we're driving away here. And the burn gets a little worse. And I'm just like, immediately I'm thinking that they gave me COVID on purpose.
Yeah, obviously.
But yeah, it's just a cover up.
That's
right?
the government.
They heard,
for ya.
they saw the text that fucking we were having the podcast. Like, shut it down, shut it the fuck down. This cannot go. Abort.
They fucked up, I guess.
But I'm good. I don't have the COVID. I had some sunstroke, so stay hydrated. But listen, friends out there, it's not just about the hydration. You need to stay electrolyte. Okay, facts.
That's salt?
Yes, because
That's
salt,
sodium?
a little sugar is good. I'm not a big Gatorade drinker. I work in the direct sun now. Keep that up. Make yourself a nice batch of iced tea. Put salt in it. That's what I do. That's a free recipe.
Salty
and you're gonna get
iced
that
tea?
and much more when you come here, motherfucker.
How the fuck is salty iced tea preferable to Gatorade, man?
Gatorade is basically salty iced tea, and I'll fucking tell you how it's preferable. Small amounts, low doses of ice cold caffeine. Good for rejuvenate. A lot of athletes drink little bits of caffeine while it's working out. I could look into it, but
okay.
You're just gonna have to take my word on a lot of this shit.
Well, I'm not like go Gatorade, but I like a G2 or a G0. I don't really do the full strength Gatorade because it's a lot of shit's basic.
Diet
It's
Gatorade.
basically
You would do Gatorade light, John.
Well, I don't need all the sugar, you know. A full strength Gatorade's like drinking a fucking a Pepsi or a Coca-Cola classic, you know. Like there's a lot of sugar in them, but
There's a lot of sugar.
but
Yeah.
those fucking I almost said salty blue Gatorades. You got
They are fucking salty, man.
I guess
The blue Gatorade is like OG, man. It reminds me of baseball. Fucking, that was the word. Imagine that's how my baseball career was.
Did you ever? What was the first baseball team you ever saw play? This is probably a stupid question because you.
I don't know, but probably the Hilton Hawks. Ooh,
oh shit!
straight up, man. Hilton Hawks, shout out. If you were a real one, you know, dude.
You happen to play for that organization a little bit?
And played. Also, my family was involved in the business.
The business. They were. Were they on the management team? Were they?
Yeah, mostly internal affairs.
What was
Management, player management, recruiting.
Do you remember first CD you ever bought?
First
With your own money, not first CD you ever
bought.
got. First CD you ever bought with your own money.
The first CD I ever bought with, when the fuck was it my own money? Maybe it probably was.
Or album. We'll say tape. It could be a tape too. We were buying tapes at first.
Fuck, dog. You just stick to.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
having a hard time. I just chugged that.
First album that you paid for with your own money as a kid.
First album that I paid for with my own money. It's hard to say. Could have been a Beatles Jump Off. Probably. Fuck. First CD.
It makes it
I
sound
remember
like
how I got it. I think I got it from
65 years
BMG.
old.
I think it was fucking Rage Against the Machine, Evil Empire.
Oh,
CD.
goodbye.
Yeah. Before, which was my first tape, the one that really made me feel good, but like that one didn't count much because my mom probably gave me the money. Got it from my neighbor through his BMG account because even as a kid, I was still doing funny games on the slide.
Yeah.
Just,
Like, well, I don't have a credit card, so can I just give you the $20?
We worked it out.
And then we, you guys did.
Some sort of Lego.
That's a solid one.
So that was solid, but and then I hit the tape. Beck Odelay, first tape I bought. It was pretty.
Oh,
good.
that's the one with like a devil's haircut and shit.
That's
on
it. That's it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Do you know which one yours was?
I think it seems to me that like I had the money, and Sam was my brother Sam, my big brother Sam was like going to the mall, and I had like $20, and I was like heavy into music. I was like, all right, Sam, can you bring me back a tape? Bring me back a cool tape that I'm gonna like. Because, I had like some Alice Cooper shit, and I had a couple of his tapes that I had listened to, but I didn't have any of my own yet. And he was like, yeah. So I think what he brought me back was Pearl Jam Versus.
Nice.
Not 10.
Versus.
Yeah, Versus is okay. It's like, and to this day, I'm like, yeah, I like Pearl Jam all right. But I'm not like, but I was like, oh, sweet, Pearl Jam. And then I think the next tape that I got was like, probably like Beastie Boys.
Sick. Nice.
Which I was a little more
Those are
into.
fairly even. Beastie Boys, Rage.
Yeah, they're pretty much, yeah.
Beck.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have been long after that I got into like, the Rage and the Wu-Tang came in sometimes later.
Sick.
But what about the first show you ever went to? The first band you ever saw? Or yeah, not first band, because the first band probably wasn't a big band, but what was like the first like show or concert you went to? Do you remember that?
First show, I mean, it's hard to say, like, but it's because at what level?
Well, pick a memorable one.
Like a really good one.
We don't have to quantify it.
I feel like the first like real ass show I took in was, besides Edgefest, I think. Was
dope. Wait,
Edgefest.
besides Edgefest. Oh, okay. That's cool.
But I'm like, just like an artist, it was James Brown, straight up.
What?
Yeah.
James Brown was your first concert?
Fuck yeah, bro. I paid for that
Holy
shit.
Fuck.
Took a job and quit on my smoke break.
Way to set the bar like impossibly high. Like just the world's like greatest showman was your
Yeah, it
first
was
show.
the world's greatest show, man. Yeah.
Jesus
Definitely.
Christ.
Shout out
Have
James Brown,
you
rest
ever
in peace.
enjoyed a fucking concert since then? Like no wonder you're always so sultry whenever we go to shows together. Actually,
Well-
that's not true. You're anything but sultry. I have seen you while out at concerts.
I'm a wild boy.
Specifically that Slayer show we went to.
That was wicked. I got a little too wild there.
It was really
So
wild.
just getting into the Slayer, man.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was feeling very beery.
Yeah,
You know
we
how
were-
metal guys are like into the beer?
It's kind of, it's what you do.
Fuck, I might have to take a pee at some point. Can we do that
We could do that.
during this podcast?
Hit pause. Just pause.
On my bathroom break, I break turlets. About to break the seal. Move over. I was here first. Little droplets. Dribble, dribble. Sipping,
Oh, sorry. I cut you
I'm
off.
sipping on Budweiser.
Yeah. When's the first time you ever ate a Timbit dipped in salsa?
Fucking tonight, it was sick. You and Belinda gave it a little rock, and like I think we agreed it just hit you sweet at the end. It didn't. It could have gone together. The flavor profiles can work as a late night. Like I could picture it as some sort of late night
Late
dish.
night, is that to mean like inebriated?
Drinking, like a
yeah.
drinking food at a bar. It's like we do donuts. with
That's a pretty
salsa.
low bar, I think. Like what could be
Low
what's
bar.
palatable.
That's a great name for a bar.
Low bar.
Probably is one a lot of places.
I like to think I'm pretty open-minded, but I did not want to try the plain Timbit dipped in salsa.
Yeah, it's a waste of a Timbit sort of,
Yeah.
and salsa if you're a salsa boy.
Now I kind of feel like a pussy because you guys both did it.
We did.
Yeah.
We're fucking living.
You guys didn't
living
even
on the goddamn
question it.
edge.
Belinda was like, I wonder. I'll do it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Or who did it? Did you do it first?
No, Belinda was quick in
yeah,
it,
she
man.
jumped right on it.
Fucking dug the old cat paws in there full of salsa. Timbit.
So, because it's our first podcast and because this really expensive table pretty much broke the bank and, we're drinking really expensive beer and, we have all these lights and production equipment, we kind of need to start thinking about how this podcast is going to generate income. Now, most people don't get into the podcasting game to get rich, but we do. That's what we're doing and this is what I like about you. I said this to Cobra before, because I've done podcasts before, and I just do this with a lot of like my artistic shit. Like I'm like, I don't care. I'll play for free, or I'll just like. I often just do shit because I'm like so tired of trying to get paid that I'm just like I've been beaten.
If you're not gonna get paid
I've got
anyways.
no spine. I'm just like whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I like doing shit with you because you still have a bit of a spine, and you're like, no, we should fucking make money, and I'm like, oh, we can ask for money, like.
Yeah, man, straight off the jump, man. Why not? Like,
yeah.
I did reach out.
Give us your money.
I did reach out on Facebook, and people liked the post like a lot of times.
You asked for money on Facebook?
No, I have done that before because I don't give a fuck, but and I deserve it. Quite frankly, let's be honest. I deserve money. Give me some money. You can send a direct, if you're in Canada, direct email money transfer to chrisryan.drums@gmail.com.
You really doing this?
Make it a legit.
now?
Yeah, sure. Why not, man? Straight up. I mean, John too, probably, right? It's an email transfer.
Yeah, I'm not
it.
doing that. That's John MLSF@gmail.com. But you don't have to send me
the point,
money.
man. Yeah, we should be making some money, and we don't want to just make money freely. Obviously, like you're free to donate. That's greatly accepted. You want to give
we
some
don't
people money?
expect people to just give us money. Although I guess
Don't
if
expect
you
it.
want
Not
to.
turning it down.
Okay.
All I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm an opportunistic
Yeah.
kind of cat, and I would like some milk, please.
But we kind of, cooked up a small, means of maybe getting that milk without just. We're not going to beg for it. I mean, we pretty
Never
much just
begged for
did.
it. No.
Pretty much asked for it. But we have something to offer.
If you're just cruising through Gmail someday, I'm saying, and you happen to want to just type in my email address.
I got too much money. This $100, I don't really want it.
What you're getting at here is we want to do some ads. We're down to do some ads for you guys. We're sort of working out a bit of a rubric, which how we would pitch an ad, because different people are going to want different ads for different things, blah, blah, blah. But it's something we're into, and certainly feel free to hit us up. And we're going to let you guys know as soon as we can. Sort of we're getting into. I think John did some ads.
I did a couple ads, and I mean, these are ads for fake businesses, and they don't have to be. We kind of think this is kind of in the vein of commercials, but they don't have to be commercials. If you want us to break up with your girl through song for you, we can do that.
Ass. Like,
and we'll do that. Fucking. You shouldn't have slept with Bobby. Now find a new hobby. Yeah, or it'd be better than that, I promise. But and we're a rhythm section. We got a very talented percussionist here. I'm a guy who's half okay at a bunch of stuff, and that pretty much makes us professionals. You hear these radio jingles, they're not rocket science. They're a couple of pleasant sounding chord progressions and a trendy fucking drum beat, and
that's it. A lot of drum beats.
Yeah, really, a lot of and
whistles. You know what I'm saying? Ukuleles
and a couple earworm, kind of harmonies, and it's done. It's over. So, anyway, whatever you want, a greeting card. You want a birthday song? You want We'll write a birthday song for your next door neighbor Jeff and his kid who cuts your lawn or something. I don't know. I
don't know what John's talking about. That's heavy. John's talking we'll throw you a private concert. We'll wear all white. We'll get in the pond, fly in some exotic animals. We can do that too, but there's a price. I'm just saying we'll read about your brand for 30, 50, 90 seconds. We work that out. But also, let's hit them with a big. We can give you whatever you guys want. I mean, I feel like John and I, we get together and we're ready for the Super Bowl.
We'll do whatever. I just don't want to pigeonhole ourselves. Be like, maybe your listeners don't got a business, but maybe they, want to do something funny for the kid who mows the lawn. I don't know why that's the only example I can think of.
Kids, if you're out there mowing lawns.
You want a song about
We know people with lawns. John's got 3 or 4 lawns. Okay?
I'm not mowing your lawn, though.
No,
that's
but
not what I'm selling.
Well, no, we will advertise for these. I'm trying to get the kids to pay us for their service.
They got business. Yeah,
you got this all under the table. You know what I'm saying? For you, for us, we got books.
So
I have lots of books.
I did do up a couple while you were fucking getting Q-tips stuffed into your brain.
Yeah.
I did do up a couple.
Let's have a look.
Test.
Can we see these?
Yeah, we're gonna play them. You haven't heard them yet. Oh my god. Well, it won't be as good as that. But this one. Well, I'm just gonna hit it to you dry.
Hit it. Yeah, give me that dry mix.
Yeah, here.
Dry roasted.
Here we go. You ready for this?
Yeah. I'm watching. I'm listening.
Are you tired of letting nerds do your taxes? Yeah, fuck that. Come to Terry's Tax. We will fulfill all your tax needs and do it all to the max. Max returns, max claims, max power. Terry's Tax. Income tax, property tax, corporate tax, bookkeeping and accounting. We do everything so hard and fast. Terry's Tax. Don't let some jerks in the cubicle do your taxes. They suck. Terry's Tax will push you down the stairs and crush your tax problems in a dirty garage. Remember, it's death and taxes. Powerful returns. Terry's Tax.
Yes.
Right?
I'm fucking down, dog.
Yeah. So
Can they hear that? Will they be able to
They
hear
can
that?
hear it. Yeah. They would.
You don't want to pay for that?
Yeah.
Homeboy?
Shit.
Man, listen, I want to pay. I want to give you money, man.
Look, man, it's all right. There's gonna be lots of time
Take
for
it.
counting the
What's your
greenbacks.
email address, dog?
It's johnmlsf@gmail.com, but no one's gonna send me money.
I'm going on right now.
But you know what? You know what,
paying
Chris? Like maybe that I'm glad that you liked it, but maybe that particular commercial excerpt is not gonna, strike a chord with everyone. Hey, Jackson. Relax. My dog is yelling
how
at
about you get
people.
the fuck out of here,
out of the
dog?
studio,
We're not paying
man.
you in too.
Yeah.
You can't cut in
All
a
you're gonna
fourth
do
person.
is bark and distract me from my fucking diatribe here. Then get the fuck out. Anyway, maybe you're not feeling, maybe a super aggro heavy metal tax company commercial is not really what you were thinking. Maybe you were thinking more something a little sexier for a more, neighborhood kind of commercial, like a different kind of business, maybe like a food chubber. Or a grocer, perhaps.
Yo, I just sent you $5, by the way. Shout out,
no
John.
doubt, really?
Yeah,
you sent me $5?
Straight there,
You
yeah.
got a bank account? Go check this.
Do you want the freshest, juiciest oranges in the county? How about hard, delectable root vegetables thrust into your basket at a fraction of the cost? Devon's Farm Market is the forbidden lair of the most provocative and affordable produce you've ever seen. Let our sultry mist showers spray all your bare greens and leafy lettuces. Taste the titillating thrill of our farm fresh tomatoes, picked by the rigid, sweaty frames of our local farm hands. Organic oranges, radiant radishes, and PEI potatoes bigger and thicker than you've ever laid your eyes on. Devon's Farm Market, we're begging for your business.
That's a little more adult. That's a different
That
vibe.
was large scale, man.
You
That
know
was
what I
large
mean?
scale, dude.
That one's like a little different. Maybe you want to have a really
hot and
sexy
heavy, bro.
sounding commercial for your lemonade stand. Well, that's not good. That's not a lemonade stand. Forget that. That's
Dude,
too
I'm telling you,
juvenile.
if we bust the lemonade stand out, I'm telling you, I don't know how you wouldn't. Maybe not here, but lemonade is, listen, it's good lemonade. If you $2 a glass.
$2 a glass, man. What the? I'm not.
Not talking
You can
crystals.
buy a jug of the lemonade at this.
Not talking fruité.
We're talking about
I'm just saying, some people want to sell lemonade. That's where the economy is, and maybe I'm just me because I'm a poor person, but I'm not beyond selling lemonade
That's
or
true.
vegetables at the end of your fucking driveway.
This is
I don't give a
true.
shit. And my lemonade would be fly because I like to
That's
make
cool.
lemonades
All right.
and drinks.
That's good. But we're telling you right now.
That was great, though, man. Listen, dude, no slacking on that. That was good.
Well, I'm glad you like. And
Very belchy.
Obviously,
I'm
that
very
was
sorry.
Cobra. Cobra doing the
was great.
voiceover on the
Bravo, guys.
on the Devon's Farm
Hot.
Market jam. But we can do these kind of things for our audience. So if you want to get in, right now we're doing a special. It's $20 for a 30-second bit for your business, for your neighbor, for just jokes, and you can suggest a style or a mood.
Did you
what
say
have you.
$20 for 30 seconds?
Yeah, we discussed this.
Dude, I was about to say, did we sort of discussed it?
You were like
I'm
50.
down.
You were like 50,
That's
and I was
right, I
like, I do
came
shit for
harder.
free.
That's right, I
Can we
came
just give it
harder.
away? And you were like, no, we got to charge.
This is an early bird
That's
special.
the
Just
exactly.
saying.
Yeah, the price is
Keep that
going
in
up
mind.
real soon. It's going way up.
$20
The first 5 songs or ads that we make are going to be $20.
That's fair, man. $20, 30 seconds is a great deal for both of us.
We need
It's fun.
a sign for the table here. What else do we need for this? I need to have my my MIDI controller up
Hitting
here.
them with a song though.
You know what I mean?
$20 a song.
Yeah, this is like the 1930s. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
This is hard.
These
Okay.
are low prices.
Low
folks.
price. You gotta get it actually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Really-
I listen.
I kind
The
of feel
fact
like
of the
this-
matter is, I'm not gonna be doing anything with these goddamn songs. This is gonna be all John.
What? No, that's where you're wrong, son.
I
You
don't
are
do the
definitely
producing.
Gonna be playing.
Everybody knows this, man.
You are gonna be.
I can look up things on
you're gonna
YouTube
be
and send email
dancing
transfers.
like on that kit, like whenever I need like drums.
We'll get some of that going. Sure, we'll get
It'll
some
happen.
of that.
You're gonna do vocals. You're gonna rap. You're gonna do all kinds of shit. Yo, do I need to play? I kind of want to play your COVID-19 song.
I did do. I wrote a number of dope tunes around the COVID-19
Oh my
era.
god.
For sure.
Your jig was so good. It was
I
so
did a
good that I did a
jig.
cover of it. And I don't really do. I do covers of like. Well, it doesn't matter what I do. The fact is, it's all about you. It was a really, really good song. Your East Coast like jig style.
It came through, man.
COVID-19 song was
Sometimes
excellent.
songs just like the longer I think about them, the worse they'll get. 'Cause I'm not a great song.
And it was. I beg to differ. This is an a cappella like song, which is. Not always. It's like a great producer once told me that like
Fair enough.
a great song
I'm
is still
hitting
great
you guys
strong.
with bare acapellas.
When you strip a great song down, it's still a great song, and like just voices, this is still a great memorable song.
Great.
And,
you know what? That's amazing, man. I'm
you know
glad.
what?
I feel
We should play it.
heartwarmed.
We should play. We'll play. We'll
I'm
play
not
it on the
playing
way
bad
out.
memories of the COVID and
Yeah. but you-
COVID's frig, dude. COVID is why I decided to switch locales. You know what I mean? It was time to just fucking get out of Toronto for a minute and just.
Also, they let you out of jail, so.
They let me in jail.
I'm just kidding. You
I've
weren't-
never been to
you
jail.
weren't in jail.
Have you ever been to jail?
Like as a prisoner?
No, like for a night in jail? I don't think so.
No, I haven't been.
Now, me and John, no jail time.
No
We're good.
jail
We're
time.
okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
and that's the truth. That's the truth.
Okay, you
I
didn't-
came pretty close on one occasion in Texas with the dudes in Michael Kors and Sauce Funky. Were on tour. I won't get into all the details, but it was like I thought we were going to jail for sure, and I was pretty much pissing myself, like,
Wow.
because I don't
Almost
think,
going to
I don't
jail
think
story.
this is really gonna do well in jail.
No,
You know what I mean?
a little
I got
tasty.
I got pretty eyes, and if I shave, I look a little feminine.
It looks like a nice little
I
morsel.
got long hair. You know what I mean? Like I'm.
Some
You
people
know,
look for the masculine
I
shit
could.
too.
I think, yeah, and I
Switching
just
roles.
and like I'm kind of tall and lanky, which is like weird, and so I was worried about. Like, I had never really thought about what my role in prison would be, but I thought about it that morning. I was like, what? What I do? Could I kill someone my first night in there just to show that I'm not to be fucked with? And I pretty quickly realized, like, no, I don't think I could. And I wasn't really gonna like.
know, you
I didn't
never
think I
know.
could beat up any guards or anything dope like that either. Like, I think I would probably be victimized pretty quickly.
Yeah, I don't know about all that shit. I mean,
I only know about jail from
it's
movies
different
and
because
shit,
in
so.
real outside
real
of jail
jail.
world, if you kill somebody who fucks with you in a self-defense situation, you're still free to go other places. In there, you might kill yourself in self-defense, but then what are you gonna do with more people who are just like, no, you kill some motherfucker who's connected, and like everyone's sort of connected, so like, you know what I'm saying?
So, I guess, yeah.
It's like, at what point? I mean, once you do that, that's just gonna be your shit for like years.
Well,
Some motherfuckers keep it tight and figure it out, man. I've actually seen some documentaries on people's prison experiences, and there's a variety of people that get in there for different reasons. It's a whack place.
oh, there
Fuck
was
prison.
that one really crazy like reality show a few years back about like a dude who went to prison for like a whole year just as like a social experiment. Like he didn't like on a fake charge basically. I can't remember what it was called.
Interesting.
I'm not even sure that I watched it, but I remember hearing about it. Anyway, I pretty much decided that I was not cut out for prison, and I better lead mostly law-abiding life after that. But I'm still hard as fuck, motherfucker.
What happened? You
Fuck
almost
the
pissed your
police.
pants. It's an almost went to jail story, so you got to spice it up a little. Like,
Well, it's
what
really,
happened?
it's not
Was
that
there hookers?
crazy. There was no hookers. No. We had played
Stealing.
in Los
Arson.
Angeles a couple nights before, and we had been at this club in West Hollywood, the Key Club, which is like right next door to like
Sick.
the Roxy and fucking the Whiskey A Go Go and shit.
It's a real deal.
But there was like, it was legal to smoke. Well, I don't know if it was legal, but like on the bottom level of this club, they kind of allowed us to. They just were kind of turned a blind eye to weed smoking.
That's not legal in the States?
In California, you know
maybe
what I
at
mean?
the time.
And then like some guy dropped a huge pile of fucking like dope right next to us, and he was like, "Take all the weed you want, fellas." And we were mostly all like, "No, we're good." But someone in the band, I'm not gonna say who, decided it wasn't me though, or maybe it was. Who knows? Took one joint of this shit and stuck it like in the van. We're like, oh, I'm gonna save this for later, free weed. And then this was like 5 days later, and we're in Texas, and we hit this secondary outpost.
Okay.
Where it wasn't a border crossing, but it's like we were close enough to the Mexican border that they have these secondary outposts where they just make sure you're not fucking harboring any Mexicans like in the back of your truck or whatever. And we rolled up to this thing. We had no idea it was coming. And the guy walked up with a fucking dog when he smelled the joint. Yada, yada, yada. They found the joint. And Cobra is the best fucking executive producer ever because coming with the beers and the throw and the catch. Yeah!
Yes. This is my first...
Anyway, we didn't go to jail. They found the joint, and then we fucking...
I know you
cried. And my boy, BOTTS, fucking... spun some fucking magic and got us out of there. Nobody went to jail.
Guy.
But man, we were in Texas, a Canadian like hip hop like rock group, like on tour with weed in our van. I was like, man, they're just waiting to make an example of us. Like they fucking probably wait their whole lives for like a bunch of fuck ups like us to come through.
Their whole lives.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I hope some Canadian rappers come through here so we can throw them in jail with their weed. Like,
well, I mean.
But it didn't happen.
You may not be too far off there.
I was trying to channel
the
Texas oil man from The Simpsons there. Like, I like to shoot my guns in the air when I get excited. Like, you know what I mean? That guy?
Yeah. That guy. He's a great character.
Yeah, he's. I don't know what his name is, though. I wish I did. Can we internet it? Can you?
Yeah. Do you have tobacco? I feel like I'm doing
I don't have any tobacco
here.
in here. You're like... Yeah.
So what are we looking for? His name?
Yeah, who was the Texas oil man from The Simpsons? We got to know this.
I got a question for you. Listen, we are keeping it with.
Oh, Cobra's got it. What's his name?
The first here. Cobra got it.
Richard Rich Texan.
Rich Texan.
That's beauty.
Richard Texan.
I like it.
Rich Texan. Awesome. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this news. Technical difficulties have shut down the first episode of the Rhythm Section podcast in Nova Scotia, Canada. In other news, Terry's Tax Haven has apparently fallen victim to a violent explosion that police say could be the result of an improperly kept methamphetamine lab. We go to local Cletus, who was at the scene. Cletus.
I came down all off the mountain there, and I was trying to get my curb on there, and they said I can't get curb unless I file my taxes.
Cletus, did you have a chance to do any of the methamphetamine before the lab exploded at Terry's Tax?
Oh, yes, sir, I did. They was quite good, and I really enjoyed them, and we were all having very good sex.
Terry,
at Terry's on the meth.
Terry has been heralded as a very efficient tax man in the community. Tell us, Cletus, did Terry ever do your taxes for you?
Well, I know he done did them, but ain't nothing come back, because after I done got together with him there, my bills was so right on in through the roof.
Cletus, thanks for talking with us. We'll check in with you soon. Thank you. He's taking his shirt off. Jim, should I keep? I don't. He's. I could smell him through the camera. Oh wait, let's do this one.
Yeah, split. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, we had a little bump in the road there. That's okay though. First time.
First time's a charm. That's what they say, right?
How about that recovery though? That fake news.
Pretty good recovery.
piece?
Real breaking news.
I like how we went
Things
for like
happen.
a full
Gotta
like
go for it.
like Cletus was kind of less of a on the scene witness as he was like the news like journalist on the ground at
He
the
had
scene.
a lot more to say than the other guy. The other guy's just a
wish I
talking
could
head,
understand
fucking
what he
talking.
said.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man, we threw it to Cletus, and like, Cletus has issues, man. Cletus got demons.
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like we probably could have thought longer and harder about what to name the slack-jawed yokel.
I didn't
but
know we were throwing it to Cletus, man. And
I'm sorry,
When
I
I
just-
when I caught the Cletus, I was like, I'm Cletus, obviously. Belinda's not Cletus, really. Although she pulled a little Cletus there on us, and
Well,
we forgive her. We love Belinda.
We
and
pulled many a Cletus. At least she
it's
didn't
pretty
fake
amazing.
COVID.
Nothing happened, actually. Nothing happened. It's good.
It's true. We're fine.
We're good.
I was
But-
going to say, at least she didn't fake COVID-19 to get out of filming a
Fuck
podcast.
off, man. Shit. But listen, we've all had our chances of fucking up here, but this is our first time, and this is a celebration. So happy first anniversary to you guys.
Happy first.
What will be the first of several.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I actually brought some tidings of good cheer. I
Did
brought
you really?
some gifts for John in the household today.
Oh my
In
gosh.
fact, I brought a gift for John, and I brought a gift for Belinda. So happy first anniversary to my boy John. I bought
Oh,
him.
man.
Brought him. I bought and brought him.
Oh, is that what I think it is?
It's a bass stand for his
yeah.
electric bass guitar.
Because I'm a bass player. We're a rhythm section, and I play bass, so I have a lot of basses. And look at this motherfucker. Man, this is
High tech, dog. I feel
damn.
like fucking Neo in the
I
Matrix.
just bought one that's like this, but this is that other one is a piece of shit. This is
That
Hercules. Look at
Yeah.
that. Look, it says Hercules right on it.
Hercules.
This is dope.
Yeah,
man.
that is for my man John, and I want to let this actually be. This is a learning moment here, John, because a lot of bass players out there don't actually know that they can put their fucking bass on a stand.
Oh my God, that's so true. Yeah.
And
Did you know
they're
that
out
you-
there?
yeah.
They exist.
Yeah,
and
man, like, I can
I'm
just set it
saying,
on a
I'm sure
chair,
lots
though.
of fucking drummers would love to give you one, because God knows how many times your goddamn Fender shitty bass that you paid about $150 for, you know who I'm talking to, goes and fucking falls right on one of your cymbals or your drums or something in a live gig situation, and it's just ridiculous, man. Bass players get away with too much, and one of the big things they don't have to spend money on, whereas I spent more money on hi-hat clutches than people spend on bass stands. So anyways,
maybe
I think y'all get the point here. Bass players, step the fuck up, get your game together, get a bass stand, don't leave your bass resting against an amp,
Oh, what a
and
hot
strings back.
what a hot take. Making fun of bass players. Wow. Just that's a low-hanging fruit there, Chris.
Dude, listen, man, drummers get it all the time. And
Oh,
there's studies out
drummers.
there.
Everyone loves drummers. Chicks love you. You guys are the loudest. Your gear is the biggest. Like, you know,
I got some big
people
gear.
don't even know how to
Sure, a lot
pronounce
of
bass.
toms,
People are,
few
oh, you're the
splashes.
people are like, are you the bass player? Like, and you know, this is what I hate most about being played. People are like, oh, he's slapping the bass. I fucking hate Paul Rudd
what
for
you
that.
get. You get
I
it.
like Paul Rudd. Actually, Cobra's mad because I said I actually like Paul Rudd a lot. But that
Rudster.
little bit he did in whatever that movie was,
Dirty Rudder.
I love the fucking ooh, slapping the bass. Like everyone says that. To
It
every
also
bass
annoys
player.
me as a drummer. I've actually heard that enough
Yeah,
as a
you-
drummer that it's like I don't like, or like oh well, hey.
Actually, I'm not slapping. I'm not playing slap
Listen,
bass
I got
tonight.
one for you, fam. How about more cowbell?
Oh yeah,
More cowbell.
true. You've been hearing that a lot longer than I've been hearing.
God damn, man.
Yeah.
Enough with that shit, man. And guess what?
Yeah.
I'm fucking nice with the cowbell. Factual, dude.
And people were like, they think it's funny.
Got that mambo
They-
bell.
they
the
think it's
cha-cha,
funny.
boy.
And that's what the worst part is. They think that nobody else has made that.
No, they
joke.
don't participate. It's like a heckler at a fucking comedians. I feel your pain. We get the same shit. I mean, people come up try to grab our gear and like comedians. I don't think comedians get people come up on the stage and fucking physically harass them as much.
Probably.
But
not.
also maybe they do for sure. But
No, I want to say thank you. This is a really thoughtful gift. I actually am stoked
100%
about this.
bless.
I also
Love you, buddy.
and I'd like to say that I actually corrected another long time. I wasn't so bad with the stands, but one thing that I've been doing for years and years is using my guitar player's tuner. Like, I have a lot of fucking gear, and for whatever
asking for a tuner is some medium dick energy, and everybody knows this.
Yeah, and it's like I'm always the guy. I'd be like right before the set starts, like I come over, because like your chords are all plugged into it, and I come over to a guitar player. Hey man, do you mind if I just plug in for a minute and just do a quick tune? Like, because like bass player, you can get away with tuning once for the show as long as your shit doesn't fall over. But I have been being the guy who borrows the guitar player's tuner at every single show for the last 20 years.
You still don't have one?
Until last Friday, I walked into Long and McQuaid and I bought the Boss pedal, the real fucking like proper one.
The box?
The Boss. I bought like straight up. Woo. Yeah. I almost went for like a fucking off-brand one. Shit. I was like, this is embarrassing. I called Maddie from Mike Lords and Sauce Funky. I left him a voice message. I was just like, yo, man, I finally did it. I bought a fucking pedal. Because I used to do it to him every single night. And we'd be fucking on tour. And he'd just be like, what's wrong with you? Get it to... Like, he would get mad at me. And
Dude,
he should be mad. Like, I fucked up.
You getting a tuner is like equivalent to like me getting my license. Kind of, it's like, why not?
Yeah, why haven't you had a tuner? Why haven't you had your license?
I got away with it.
I'm 34 years old. I got away with not having a tuner. Like, and I was always like, I'm going to get a rack tuner. I was always like, I'm going to get a rack tuner for my head and stuff. Well, rack tuners are way less practical. Like, I need a tuner I can take to rehearsals and gigs anyway. Yeah. I did it, and now I got a... this is a wicked for the kit, too. It's small.
For sure.
It's good for
It's compact. I like that, man.
Yeah,
me and John, our kit, we're about the kits, for sure. We got sick kits big all time. Around us, man.
Yo, speaking of sick kit, this is funny because I actually have a gift for you.
You're kidding.
I know, I'm serious. Like,
oh, no way.
This is not a bit. Like, I didn't know he was bringing me a gift.
Oh, you're a beauty.
Yeah. So, Belinda and I were like, we were out here. We went, I'll just give it to you here.
Yeah, man. Fucking gifts can
it's
speak
in a Blue Notes bag,
words.
but it's not from Blue Notes.
Oh, I wish it was. Oh, shit, dog.
I thrifted it.
Yes.
But it's been washed.
Oh, my God.
And it's kind of your color, I think.
A large purple jam? Oh, my God.
It says...
Ooh,
can you read what it says?
Hot. That's hot, family. Everybody knows what this is, man.
Sexual fantasies.
Dude, that's a free advertisement right there, man.
Right? So, I don't know why.
It's got a big bottle-shaped stain on it.
Oh, weird. Oh, I see the shadow. I was like, that wasn't there.
Thanks, brother.
Yo, you're welcome. And like,
that's a sick...
Now
John pulls out the gifts.
Now here's the thing. I almost, and this is a theme. I in the past have bought shirts for Chris that I think are dope but won't fit me. But I don't know. I saw that on the rack and I was like, yo, this is like kind of speaks to me. I think it's like this is very Chris. Like, can you rock this? And it's got this text on the hood. On the hood, it says Vediment something. You can't really see it. Yeah, anniversary 2017.
It still smells like the previous owner, which I like.
Well, that's dope too. I got it at Frenchie's. But yo, I got it home and I was like, initially I was like, I wonder what this means, the thing on the hood. So we popped it into Google and it's like a designer hoodie. It sells for like, get this, like $800 to $1,000.
Oh, so this is a serious piece?
Dude, like I almost didn't give it to you because I was like, we could hawk this on fucking like the internet and buy a new camera.
We could just get rich,
dude. I was like, we could buy a new camera for the podcast and some new microphones and shit. True, I was like, I should just not tell Chris about this.
Listen, we look good in your clothes, so send it on through. If you got some nice pieces,
type in. What's it say? Can you read that, Cobra?
It says Vape Mom.
VET.
Vape Mom.
Vape Mom. Like,
VETE.
That means right now.
VETEMENTS.
2 words?
1 word. It's French.
Well, yeah, I went to France.
What's that?
1 word. Vetments.
And then just type in like sexual fantasies.
Did you take your Vetments?
Type in sexual fantasies hoodie. After that.
Fucking 500. Jesus Lord. What is it?
And then just type in sexual fantasies. And like, look how much this motherfucker goes.
This is
for.
like a wedding ring and like a fucking. in like a fucking crime relationship. It's like,
ASIES.
just so you know, this is my ring.
And like we were blown away.
No
How
products?
Here.
Nice, John. Good try.
I'm not making it up.
We both misspelled it. That's exactly what happened when I did it. Yeah.
Vape malt means clothes.
Really? We should know that. How the fuck did we not know that?
I didn't know that
I don't know
either.
what I thought it meant,
That's
like-
too many Canadians to not know that means literally clothes. I'm so sorry, Justin Trudeau.
Now look at this shit.
Okay, this is shiny though. I dig it.
513.
Pounds, boy. We're dealing in pounds.
Yeah,
now.
980.
This is large product.
649.
It's a one-time piece. It's not like a series.
1,000. Yeah, look at that motherfucker.
Oh, this is a real. Well, so anyways, we got some nice drip here for everybody if you like it.
It's $1,000 hoodies.
We got some more coming in. We actually have some clothes sponsorships coming down the pipe. That's some off-camera shit. Woo! Yeah.
Whoop.
Sounded sick, dog. I hope the mic caught that.
Me too.
But yeah, one way or another, man, I've had a really great time getting down on this podcast. Been talking about doing some podcasting for a while. Feel good about this nice drippy drip drop here.
Are you trying to wrap it up?
No, I'm not dropping freestyles now.
No, we're not wrapping it up. No, wait. I wanted to play Truro Kijiji with you.
Oh, I'm not like, I thought you meant like, yo, are we wrapping it up? Slapping
Oh,
it up?
no. I thought you were like winding down. I'm like, man, what?
You mean wrapping it up in like a show business term?
Wrapping it up.
Yes. Show, because
We're in show
prepared
business
for this.
now. We've been in show business for some time, I think.
We have been in show business, man. Always loved making some shit with John. We always got a little something cooking on the side, and it's time to drop some shit. So hopefully everybody caught the message that we're here to just share, get down, do our thing, put our content out there. But also, if you are somebody who's interested in getting some sort of advertising, getting involved in some sort of collaboration,
$20 songs.
the $20 songs things, of course. You know, we're obviously going to be moving forward. We're looking for input, criticism, whatever you want to throw at us. We really need some ideas as well, because we want to know what people like, and you're the people.
And we
Tell
want
us-
guests. We want
Guests,
cool
that's what
fucking
I'm saying,
guests.
you know, we're going to be moving it forward. So it's been a hit, man. It's Super Bowl shit every time we get down, dog.
Bam! Super Bowl shit. Running across the finish line. They don't call it a finish line. The goal line. The fucking
Super Bowl is
touchdown.
I love
there
that
we
shit,
go.
man.
Christ.
I love that fucking big ass trumpet, like fucking football rap, man. You know what I'm saying?
Football
When they hit
rap
you with the
indeed.
fucking-
Marching band shit.
with the marching band tempo, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loves that shit.
But what about this? That's the song you play when the guest is like walking out to the couch before they get interviewed.
Zoom in on their ass.
Yeah, that's like that one. It's not close to what you were talking about. But, you know, it's something. Let's play Truro Kijiji.
A couple of Truro Kijiji.
So, Truro Kijiji, I'm going to be perfectly honest, and I asked my friend Greg if I could steal this idea from him. Because while we were in lockdown, him and his wife, Amy, our good friends, were doing this awesome, internet, like, trivia. Like, a bunch of people would get in a Zoom call. It'd be like 15 or 20 of us. We'd break into teams, and then they would, like, come at us with, like, questions and, like, sometimes visual cues. And this one thing he would do was, like, he would find funny Kijiji ads from Halifax, and then, like, we'd have to guess how much the item cost.
Okay, well, shout out. That's a
Yeah,
great
so it was a
Fuck,
great
sick.
idea. So I wanted a jacket for Truro
game.
Kijiji.
Are you game? Are you Quizmaster?
Yeah, I have a couple Kijiji ads here.
Or should I open my?
No.
Truro Kijiji?
I have 2 or 3 ads here that I'm going to show you, and I want you to.
Okay.
And then I'll overlay
hit it on
the
me.
images on here.
And I will give you my.
And I want you to guess within $10 how much these items are selling for. Okay. Are
and
you
this
ready?
is just for clout. There's no money.
There's no money involved. It's just you're either wrong or you're right. And,
Which is honestly, that's the fucking best and worst price of all.
all right. Yeah, exactly.
You know
It
what I
is.
mean?
It is. All right.
It's the
So
real
the
deal.
first,
That's life, dog.
the first thing is 2 empty boxes of cereal with special Wayne Gretzky edition. That's what the description is. 2 empty boxes of cereal with special Wayne Gretzky edition. Here's the picture.
Okay. Ooh, within $10.
Within $10. Okay, it's a empty. That's the title. 2 empty boxes of cereal with special Wayne Gretzky edition. Sorry, it's Gretzky. There's no X. They spelled Gretzky wrong because
that's
they're
a failing
terrorists.
on your part because you didn't misread it correct.
Sorry, these terrorists couldn't spell the Great One's name properly.
Okay, price on that shit.
It
2
says
of them.
empty shipping and e-transfer. Welcome to.
How much is something like
There's
that?
2 empty boxes of. I messed up again. 2 empty boxes of Cyril with special Wayne Gretzky edition.
Okay, I'm gonna come at you with $30.
Oh snap! That's your guess. 30?
Yeah.
It's 20. You were right.
Oh
Wow.
Within $10.
Wow.
Okay, respect.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Sick.
Look at these motherfuckers. Like,
Because I was worried. I was like,
God.
is this gonna be $6? Well, this shirt. I'm not thinking like beautiful shirt felt nice. I was like, oh, cool sexual fantasy. I was like, yo, that's actually kind of dope. I was like, it's not corny, but it's like, it's intense, but it's like the right amount. And then you guys are like, oh, that's fly gear. So like, shit costs money, man.
Yeah,
it's cool.
it
So this
do.
could have been an expensive item.
I think that's a very inflated price for 2 empty boxes of cereal. I don't think.
For a minute there, I'm like, this is a collector's item. But then the spelling, I appreciate you spelled it correct. Because if you had spelled it incorrect, which is correct, I would have fucked me up.
All right,
Let's keep going.
let's keep it going. Right.
Let's see to get a few lined up here. I'm fucking making deals, baby.
All right. 5 Labatt NHL bottles logo. And here's a picture. It's just a couple of
5 Labatt NHL logos.
sorry.
$10.
It's 5 Labatt NHL bottles logo. So there's 5 of them with like various
That's
NHL
$10
logos
for all
on.
5. $10 for all 5. I'll
That's
give
your
you 10.
final answer?
That's my final answer.
It's $20. You win again. Damn. Oh.
Woo! Let's make a deal.
Oh man, you're good at this.
But I'm even. I broke even because I was over. Now I'm under 10. Now I'm fucking still rolling here. This is the fucking. This is it.
All right. Here we go. You ready for this?
Bring it on,
All
dude.
right, last
I'm
one.
fucking hot right now.
Make sure I got these numbers right. Okay. 3 Tim Horton collectors tin cans. So
Is
they
this
got
the same
the
fucking
coffee.
dealer? I think it's the same ads from all the same
It might
ads from
be.
one person.
You don't know. So he's got like the 3.
Tim Horton collectors tin cans.
Do you remember these? I feel like our moms used to keep these in the kitchen to like hide like
I feel like
the
those
dope
are a
in.
little more hype. 3 of those?
Mm-hmm. What is it? Truro Kijiji, within $10. 3 Tim Hortons collectors tin cans. Now these I think are from the 90s at latest. I don't think, but it doesn't say that. I really don't know. I'm just
3 of them. My guess for 3 of those, $24.
fuck. It's 20. You won again. Oh my god.
Yes! Final answer. I'm up 4. Right? No.
Well,
That's
here's the
24.
thing.
No, I lost
I
4.
think I messed up. I blocked out the price on it.
Did
I
you
thi-
forget? You're just like,
they were all
now John's
$20.
selling it to me.
They
He's
were
like,
all-
listen, I'll make you a deal.
They were all $20 except for one, and I think I forgot that the Wayne Gretzky one was actually $65.
What?
It's either the Wayne Gretzky
I
or the
wouldn't be
bottles.
surprised.
One of these was 65, so I messed up. I don't know which it was, but like because
Well, now here's the deal. Now that's the new game. Which
Yeah.
of the ones?
Which of those
the
was
65?
actually 65?
Boom.
Whoa! Which one is $65, folks?
Step right on up. Okay, man. That's
Nobody knows.
some shit. I got honestly that fired me up, man. That was a
Right?
hot game.
Yeah.
You guys might
Truro
think,
Kijiji.
oh, it's easy to just sit there and just call prices down like that, but there's a lot of pressure, man.
Some
when-
hard ass shit.
Yeah.
When there's a dozen people listening at different times, maybe. It's a lot of pressure.
12 to 14.
Can you tell me about the Vince Vaughn is your dad dream?
I don't remember. I was a woman for a minute in my dream, and Vince Vaughn was my dad. Yeah.
All I have is
I
a note.
don't remember much. It wasn't exactly Vince Vaughn, but he was very Vince Vaughnian.
Wait, it was either.
It was the weirdest thing. I've never dreamed that I was like a woman before. I did though.
Yeah, you did, and Vince Vaughn was your dad.
I was just a woman, right? In a dream, and somehow there was a Vince Vaughn character. He's my dad, and he was just kind of like, well, I think it's more his voice and presence, but
that's
Vince Vaughn. If you're out there, I'm willing to take the blood test.
I think I saw a kid on Tosh.0 once say like they were like making fun of him, like, or he was getting his like web redemption, but he said he wanted to be an actor and that his favorite actor was Vince Vaughn, and I don't know why that seemed like the funniest thing in the world.
I had
to
a
me.
homie who was really big into the Wedding Crashers, and
Which funny movie, but like who
yeah.
says Vince Vaughn is their favorite actor? Like he's the best actor. Like
he's Vince Vaughn.
it's not
which
like
is
he's
fun.
bad, but I'm just like that's like I don't know. It's just like saying
It
like
seems like the type of character that's not very hard to do. All you have to do is just
be
that's not
tall
true.
and like
We're talking shit about
sarcastic.
Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn actually, he's got the chops. He can do it. I've never seen his shit. I don't watch movies and TV in the first place, but before we drag young Vince Vaughn out here, that's my dad, man. Straight up at the end of the day. So like I gotta fucking I can say whatever I want, but I love that man at the end of the day, man. He fucking birthed me, raised me.
You
And I
talking
just
about
want-
your dad or Vince Vaughn? Who is your dad?
My dad, who is Vince Vaughn.
Oh right, okay, true. Shout out your real dad, Gary Ryan. Boop.
AKA fucking Joseph of Nazareth. Come on, let's be honest right here, man. Look at this face. Hey, look at this face. You know.
Breaking news: we only have a few minutes left. Actually, we can go forever.
We got the 5-minute warning.
We need. Can I have some of that? You just
We
been
can actually
bogarting this dope
I've been,
all
but
night
I
long.
wasn't sure if you wanted any dope or not. I smoked
Tearing
two
up
joints
these
in front of
bottles.
this guy's
Like
face.
we don't have a bottle sponsor yet, so Chris is just ripping them
We
up.
don't have a bottle sponsor yet, but I'll
Ripping
tell
them
you
up.
something about that. I went to a beer store today, trying to talk to them about some beers, because I just wanted to. We're gonna drink some beer anyways. We're for the first one. We're celebrating. I don't know if we're gonna get like pitched every time. I'm a little drunk. Let's be honest. But
You're 3
anyways,
beers
the point
drunk.
is, I'm a little drunky. Yeah, I'm drunky poo. But I went into this place. I tried to talk about getting some beer just because I was like, and then I was gonna tell them, hey, I'm shooting this podcast. We're gonna fly the flag. Let's see what's up. I
Really?
went in there though, and I was
This
like,
was at the liquor store.
this is at a beer spot, and I was like, how much for cans and bottles? And they were just like, oh, we got growlers and grunters only. And so I say, like, I'm like, so like I was like, how much is a growler or grunt? I think she's like, oh, a grunter's like $5. So I'm like, a growler's probably $7. And I'm thinking, that's cool and all, and I respect that. Like, I dig grunting and growling. I do, man. Which I was doing a lot of when I figured out that I couldn't get cans and bottles. But you need that other thing. You need that other avenue, that revenue stream, which is also interesting because John and I also have talked about audio visual. I'm a visual guy. He's an audio guy. He's an audiophile. I'm a videophile.
Whoa! I'm not an audiophile.
Well, I know. I'm just.
You
I'm just
paint me
talking
with
shit.
the big brush, and it's not fair, Chris. Okay,
Audiophile,
not an
like, that's a
audiophile.
strong accusation.
Don't hit me with the big brush. Okay, I like visual too. Like you just said, you don't like movies. How much of a visual guy?
I don't
can you
watch
be?
many movies.
I'm
Although I watched
obsessed
a hot
with
Denzel
film.
with
I
my
watched
dad
a
the other night.
shitty.
Vince
fucking-
Vaughn and I, we watched fucking a Denzel
You have
movie.
dreams about Vince Vaughn.
But anyways, we're gonna try to hit you guys with both media forms. We want to make sure everybody's hit up with it, and yeah. So look for the audio on. I think it's gonna be on SoundCloud, right?
You are listening on SoundCloud. They're
We are-
already out.
they're
They
listening
know
on
this.
SoundCloud.
Chris. This
I
is
don't
not.
fuck
They're
with
either
SoundCloud,
watching
man.
it or listening to it
I should
already.
become a SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah, well, that's like a thing. That's a genre.
It is.
Yeah, I have a SoundCloud account, but I'm not giving it out
Oh, secret
because
SoundCloud.
it's only for whack rappers to find.
Okay.
Those are the only people who
I
listen
leave it
to
for
it.
for the whack internet,
You know what? Let's
the whack web.
let's take a break.
Oh, big break. Over now, Big John, Big C, tuning in every week. We are the rhythm section.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rhythm
Yeah.
Section. This is your host, John Rogers, with Chris Ryan, and we got a birthday in the house.
I don't know.
Our girl Cobra, Belinda, executive producer.
Belinda.
Happy birthday, Belinda.
Woo.
Happy 14th
Yeah.
birthday, Belinda. I mean, happy 28th birthday, Belinda. I mean, happy 68th birthday, Belinda. I mean, happy birthday, Cobes.
Let them know.
Thank you
Yeah.
for letting me out of the closet.
Woo. Happy birthday, Cobra. That's so cool. I love that.
Birthdays. Everyone's got one, just
love the
like
birthdays.
buttholes.
Do you remember, what's the first birthday you remember?
I think the first one I had was my first birthday back in 1999, diggity 6, diggity 5.
I'll tell you the first birthday I think I remember is my 5th birthday. Because, and I swear to God, because I'm pretty sure I got a Robin Hood Lego set. And, because I remember my aunt being around and I had like cream soda and I put like whipped cream in the cream soda.
Cream soda when you're a kid is like liquid cake. It is so fucking sweet and delicious. Yeah, Cobra doesn't like it. Do you like it?
Love
you like
it.
that cream soda.
I like
Fuck
that
yeah,
cream
you
soda.
do.
A good cream
like,
soda.
am I right? It's liquid candy, like like fizzy candy.
I'm trying to remember the best cream soda. Who makes the best?
Crush.
Crush is actually
Crush
pretty
cream
good.
soda is
Crush has got a
unfuckwithable.
citrus edge to it.
No. You just think that because they have so many citrus like based beverages.
No,
they got the
it does.
lime.
No, fuck you.
They got
Don't-
the
that's-
orange.
Dude, don't talk about my name like that.
There's
You know I've tried all these cream sodas. I have an
I know
opinion.
you like chips a lot. By the way, you dummied that. We
Oh my
need
God,
a
I
chip
fucking dummied that.
sponsor. We need a
We
chip
need
sponsor.
a chip sponsor. If you make chips, please. I mean,
Please. We might
Yeah,
even just
we'll.
buy them from you. We just need chips.
give
We're
us money.
hopelessly addicted to chips. We need them. Like,
just buy-
regular
need a
people
hookup.
don't have these in their home. We can't go anywhere without them.
Also,
Please give
actually-
us chips. Sorry.
we should let him know. I'm coming through with the chip AMSR, ASMAR, AMARSH.
Can you give him a little taste?
Okay, listen. Okay, it's ASMR in fly gear.
Always quiet. All right, quiet on the set, everyone. I'll adjust your microphone.
Chris Ryan, ketchup Lay's, take one.
Oh man. Okay, I get it. That's really. Oh, it's making me hungry. And am I the only one that like ASMR is like pleasing for, but also it's kind of like nails on a chalkboard. Like sometimes I hear those noises and I'm like, what is this a joke? Is there Well, are you gonna eat the whole bag like that? Because we could come back. We could take another break.
No, I'm going for the fucking Grand Slam.
Do you mind if I do this while you're chewing? What about like ASMR like raps? Like,
Here it is. Here it is.
oh my god, he's an animal. You're an animal! Well,
Jack couldn't take it anymore. He had to get rid of it.
oh, our dog. Hi,
Oh.
buddy. You want chips? Chris ate them all, like, viciously. I can't wait to watch that footage. What did you do to that bag? The bag is gone. A new bag. This is not the bag I handed you. We're getting weird
So
on the rhythm
anyways-
section. We're taking it to weird places. I love
Just
this.
keep your eyes peeled for the new ASMAR session. And if you have some fly clothes that you want me to eat chips in, we're going to be going through different brands. Funyuns, onions,
Damn.
everything.
Ringlows? They're
Ringlows.
underrepresented in the ASMR chip game. I
100%
find.
corn chips, different products, different brands. Basically just a full 360 entertainment brand over here.
Totally. The rhythm section always coming with the fresh
It's
entertainment.
been so much fun, man. Our first one, the best one. This is probably our best one, the first one. First is always the best.
First is always the best. Hey, by the
Always the first time. Thanks, guys.
again with the false sign-offs. We're not done.
Are we not done?
Never.
I don't give a shit. I'm kind of done. I'm letting you know. I know. We all know.
Okay, let me speed round you with they're done. Let me tell you. You just feel like that was over and out.
I should have not. How did I not bring napkins to the first podcast?
I don't know, but
Some Jackins.
Oh, my dog.
That's bad to let your dog.
Get away from my white shirt.
He just wants it so bad. He's like, give me the ketchup. He's like,
hey, can I admit something to you? What's up? I still shop at Blue Notes, and I'm 34 years old. Like I bought this shirt at Blue Notes, and I don't know if that's allowed. Like I don't feel old, except when I'm at Blue Notes.
I haven't been to Blue Notes honestly since I was about 21.
Yeah, like that's a regular answer, or like to that question. Like, when was the last time you were at Blue Notes?
All the fucking real heads out there know Chris Ryan hasn't fucking touched a pair of jeans in about 2, 3, 4.5 years.
You think 4 years without jeans is good, huh? Yeah, I remember when I went 4 years without wearing jeans.
Shut the fuck up. Actually, John doesn't do jeans either. Actually, John is not into the jeans. Both of us are wearing thick cotton pants, none of which is denim, but respect, man. Nice. People are talking about jeans.
Hold on, I got to tell you something else too, though. At Blue Notes, I bought 2 pair of denim shorts.
Denim shorts.
I don't know why. I've never bought denim shorts before, and
I'm not anti-denim, man. I give the denim the pass.
They were $10 each. I'm like, these. I don't know, man.
You got to open up the vents.
Like, shorts are different. I don't want to wear full length denim, like pretty much ever. And that's an unusual, like, for 2 people to not be into jeans.
No.
Like that in the same room. Yeah. Like, people do not receive that bit of information well. Usually, they're usually like, "Oh, what? You don't wear?" Like, everyone wears fucking jeans. You go in a room of people. I helped.
No, I'm listening, but
people like I'm sure most people listening or watching this they're like, yeah, I like jeans. Jeans are awesome. Everyone people love them.
Having a favorite pair of jeans, yeah, I remember that. It was called the fucking 90s. Get over it, folks. This 90s nostalgia. Jeans. Wear sweatpants, leggings. It's Star Trek. We should all dress the same. Shouts out.
True that,
but I think we're getting a sign from our producer.
I'm trying to interpret it. What did you think that meant?
We're number 1.
Okay. We are number 1. We are the number 1 Rhythm Section podcast about John Rogers and Chris Ryan. We're the best at being the Rhythm Section. We're number 1 on the charts. This is our number 1 episode. You're number 1 co-host, my man. That
you
was
are
dope.
too, man. You're number 1 friend, bro. I love John Rogers. He's the man. If you dig the stuff, let us know what's up. Give us the insight. It's been a blast.
Oh, you know what? Fuck. Here's a little bump in the road. We haven't established an email address for people to, or anything. We have to plug something.
ChrisRyanDrums@gmail.com. Email money transfers within Canada.
Oh,
if you want to talk PayPal.
Yeah,
we
true.
Talked about emails. I remember.
Why did I use our real email? Oh, that's a drag. Anyway,
that is real. I'm out $5. This podcast costs us $5.
I made $5 already doing this podcast.
He already made money and I lost money. How does this work?
What I made $5.
Sham of a podcast.
I mean,
whatever fucking do business with
it's almost enough to pay for all of this. But I made $5. Check me out, man.
I drank about 5 beers. Now, next time.
When was it? What was your first beer? First beer?
I was 12, I believe. Yep.
No, what was it though? What was the
Alexander
brand?
Keith's. First beer was Alexander Keith's.
Same.
Of course.
Same.
Nova Scotia.
We live in Nova Scotia.
It's
the Maine of New Brunswick, or whatever we said.
The Maine of Brunswick.
It's the Maine of New England.
Maine of New England.
This has been the first. Thanks for listening and perhaps watching the Rhythm Section. I'm John.
I'm Chris. And this has been the Rhythm Section. And we got to get to bed because we got real jobs too. Peace. Good night, people. Yeah. Bice. 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 Yeah. With the rhythm. Woo!